Throughout history, empires have risen to unparalleled power, only to eventually face an inevitable decline, much like the ebb and flow of the ocean's tides. We will delve into the compelling stories of the Roman, Spanish, and British empires, examining the patterns that led to their eventual collapse. This journey through history prompts a critical question. Are similar warning signs and patterns emerging within the United States today? At its zenith, the Roman Empire was an unrivaled force, its legions marching across continents, and its architectural marvels, like the Colosseum, standing as testaments to its engineering prowess. However, its vast overexpansion created logistical nightmares, stretching resources and administration to their breaking point. Endless wars led to economic collapse, exacerbated by a reliance on slave labor that stifled innovation and growth. Deep political corruption, civil wars, and ineffective leadership further eroded its foundations, creating widespread instability. Barbarian invasions, including the Goths and Vandals, exploited these weaknesses, successfully raiding Roman territories and accelerating the empire's fragmentation. Ultimately, the once mighty aqueducts crumbled, symbolizing the decay of infrastructure and the decline of a once dominant civilization. The Spanish Empire, with its majestic galleons, once commanded the seas, establishing a vast global reach that spanned continents. However, a massive influx of silver from the Americas triggered rampant inflation, devaluing its currency and destabilizing its economy. Costly and constant European wars, including the Dutch Revolt and conflicts with England, drained its treasury and military strength. The devastating defeat of the Spanish Armada marked a significant turning point, signaling a decline in its naval supremacy. An over-reliance on bullion led to a neglect of domestic industry and commerce, creating an unstable economic base. The loss of Portugal in 1640 further diminished its territorial integrity and global influence, marking another blow to its imperial power. The British Empire once commanded a global dominion, with vast portions of the world map colored red, signifying its immense reach and influence. However, the economic strain of two world wars severely drained its resources and manpower, weakening its imperial foundations. Successful independence movements in its colonies, notably India, challenged its authority and led to the dismantling of its vast territories. The rise of nationalism within these colonies played a significant role, fostering a desire for self-governance and autonomy. The loss of its economic supremacy to other industrializing nations further accelerated its decline on the global stage. The Suez Crisis of 1956 marked a pivotal moment, exposing the limitations of British power and influence in a changing world. Finally, the handover of Hong Kong symbolized the ultimate end of its colonial era, closing a significant chapter in imperial history. Drawing parallels to these historical giants, we now turn our gaze to the United States, often considered a modern empire. Are there warning signs mirroring the past? Soaring national debt and deficit spending present a significant economic challenge. Intense political division and infighting threaten the stability and unity of the nation. A military stretched thin across the globe, engaged in numerous operations, echoes the overexpansion of past empires. Growing economic disparity, with vast gaps between the wealthy and the poor, creates social unrest and inequality. These contemporary issues, from political gridlock to debates over military spending, resonate with the historical precedents of imperial decline. The recurring themes of economic strain, political infighting, and imperial overreach have consistently marked the downfall of great powers. As we reflect on these patterns, we are left to ponder. What future awaits the United States, and can history offer a guide to its destiny? The answers lie not in prediction, but in understanding the lessons etched into the annals of time. Thank you for watching. For more thought-provoking content, visit the Why How When channel.